Hello, Leo. Welcome to this reading. We're going to be taking a look at your luck and fortune for the next 3 weeks. So, this reading is going to span between the times of the third week of February until the eclipse, which is on March 14th. So, we're looking at the next 3 weeks and where you could be getting lucky, where your fortune may turn around for you here, Leo. So with all of that said, do keep in mind that this is a general reading, so take the messages as they resonate, drop the ones that do not, and you can also check out your sun, moon, and rising signs. All right, Leo, let's go ahead and see what we got here. Let's go ahead and get into it for you, Leo. All right. Do hope you're doing well. Hope things are going good for you. Now, one thing that I do want to point out is that we have the Mercury retrograde coming here on the 15th of March. So we have, like, call it 3 weeks or so until that comes in. And I feel like right now is a perfect window of time to plan out and organize the things that we need to organize and kind of get ourselves set up in the best position possible to work with the retrograde that will be coming here pretty soon. So this is a perfect window of time to do that. And yeah, wanted to throw that out there for you. All right, so make sure we're all set up here. I think that's looking just about good enough to me for right now. Energy on the bottom, you do have the Queen of Swords. So Queen of Swords may suggest that some of you here are looking to accurately communicate on something in your life. This card can talk about precision on something, or like precisely communicating or precisely going after something. Accurate. It's also an energy of like accuracy. Queen of Swords is very accurate, and you can think of this as a cutting energy, right? With the sword in the Queen of Swords hand here. And so that can also mean that you may need to just fearlessly cut something out at this time. If there's something that's not supporting your growth and your abundance at this time, it may say that you need to cut something out. But let's go ahead and see what else we have here. Let's try to get some more details on this reading. Okay, and so if I'm looking at this here, really like the first 9 cards that we've pulled for you. Some of you are getting a new start in career in the future here. You have a ton of opportunities here showing up in career in the future position. So I really, really like that for you. You also have a lot of people showing up as well. And let me explain that. We only have 2 court cards, but we have 2 threes. Okay, and so I think some people are coming forward to support you here. I also think that, remember, we are looking at your luck and your good fortune. And I think that some of you are going to socially have some really nice opportunities in the next 3 weeks. Maybe you meet somebody that can maybe inspire you to start a business, which is potentially possible here with the Ace of Wands. Or maybe you meet somebody romantically as well, although this is not really a love reading. But yeah, some of you socially here have some very nice things showing up for you in the next 3 weeks. So let's go ahead and just dive right in here. In this middle card, we have the Hanged Man. The Hanged Man says that maybe you feel like right now you're a little bit in limbo on something. This person is sort of not taking action, not really moving or going places, but they are doing important work. They are thinking about or meditating or manifesting on something important, okay? And the thing is, the Hanged Man at some point does need to move out of that meditation phase and into the transformation phase. And the reason being is the card that comes after it is the Death card, which would be the card of transformation. And so I always like to say this Hanged Man needs to cut the cables that they're suspended by and start free falling and see they need to embrace the transformation and see what's out there. And so the Hanged Man is kind of a neither nor type of energy. It's neither great nor bad. It's just sort of like it is what it is type of energy. Sometimes we do need a period of rest. Sometimes we do need a period of just quite literally, sometimes we need time to think and manifest things, and that can sort of come forward with the Hanged Man. So let's try to see what transformation I think is coming in for you. In the first column, you have the King of Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Six of Pentacles. Well, definitely love to see all the pentacles here in this first column. So Where do I want to start with this here? So with the Eight of Pentacles, this person here is dedicated to their craft, okay? The Eight of Pentacles can say that you are a high skill person. You possess so many skills, talents, abilities, and resources that you can use to up level your career or bring something in. The Eight of Pentacles is also about dedication, okay? Dedication and focus on maybe in this case your money situation. I think that some of you here need to highlight, there's something that needs to be highlighted. Okay, the word highlight is coming into my mind here as I'm looking at the Hanged Man and the Queen of Swords. Remember, the Queen of Swords is all about cutting through the noise and accurately, like getting some accuracy on something. And then the Hanged Man is you embracing, preparing to embrace a transformation in your life. So there's something here that needs to be, there's something that's being highlighted for you in the next 3 weeks. I think this is about your money and your career situation, also potentially about social circles, but there's going to be something that's very, very like a very bright spot, something that you can't ignore that's coming in for you here in the next 3 weeks for you to either deal with or embrace or bring in. And yeah, there's something that I think it's really coming forward for me here as I look at that Eight of Pentacles, asking you to be dedicated around whatever is being highlighted. Yeah, like as soon as whatever this highlight is that comes in, Leo, you're going to be dedicated to this thing. We'll try to get some more details on what that might be. I'm not necessarily seeing it right now in the first 9 cards. That's why we always go through and clarify with more cards, more tarot cards, so I can try to get as detailed as possible of a reading as I can for you. But there's going to be a highlight that is here in the next 3 weeks, and you will dedicate yourself to this. Something needs your attention, okay, is maybe a better way of saying it with this highlight energy. I think there's something that is going to need your attention, and you will be ready for this. The Six of Pentacles, it's this idea of like balancing something out in your life. It could be balancing your financial situation. It could be looking at how much you're giving to a person or a situation and saying, hey, is this an equal exchange? The Six of Pentacles is all about equality in like what you're giving or what you're receiving. And so if you're receiving, like if you are not picking up the slack, so to speak, right? Like if you feel like you need to be doing more for someone, this Six of Pentacles may come forward and say, okay, I need to maybe help this person out or do something. They've been helping me out a lot. Now I need to sort of return the favor, or vice versa. You've been giving a lot to somebody. Now it's time to ask them for a favor or whatever it may be. King of Pentacles says that you it's this idea of like the King of Pentacles is really, really interested in long-term gains, right? This is not somebody who is here for the short term. This is somebody who's here for the long term. So let's go ahead and continue forward here. You have the Queen of Cups, the Hanged Man, and the Three of Cups. I really like what's happening for you socially with this Three of Cups. This can be your social circle. You can see here the 3 friends or the 3 sisters dancing on the cups above. The cups are overflowing and spilling, indicating abundance and joy and good times and good energy. And I really like what's happening for you. I do think that sometimes, if we spend too much time, I'm somebody who likes my alone time, but I also realize that there are times where I can really feel inspired when I'm around people that I love or people that I really, really enjoy their company. And it's possible here that some of you are connecting with those types of people at this time with this Three of Cups that can maybe inspire you, and that could feel really fortunate or lucky. Maybe you may also be meeting new people as well. The Queen of Cups is suggesting that maybe you have this intuitive hit that you know that there is something coming forward for you that is going to need your attention. There's something highlighted here in the next 3 weeks. The Queen of Cups is a major card of intuition and also having a dream, like putting a dream out there as well, like dreaming of what could be or dreaming of what's coming forward for you here in the future and seeing that dream kind of be realized. The final column, you have the Ace of Wands, the Three of Wands, and the Eight of Swords. So the Eight of Swords may suggest that there's maybe just something that you don't see right now. I'm not stressed about this Eight of Swords for you. You have an incredibly positive reading here, Leo. All of these cards are so, so positive. And it's possible here that maybe this thing that's being highlighted or this thing that needs your attention, you may just not see it right now. I don't think it's doom and gloom. It's just, in fact, I think there's something that may be highlighted that really, really lights your fire, so to speak, that gets you excited. And it's just possible that it's not available to you right now, or you can't see it right now. In the future, though, you do have this Ace of Wands, Three of Wands. Okay, so I love this combination of cards for you. Ace of Wands, Three of Wands. The Three of Wands, again, threes always can, in some ways, connect to other people. This would be potentially people in business or career. And also, this is a card of adventure. So if it's not connected to other people, this says that you are setting sail on a grand new adventure in your life. And with the Ace of Wands, this is a new beginning connected to work and career. So whatever this new adventure is that you're starting, you're going to feel so excited about this. This could represent travel, but it could also represent new expansion as well. The Three of Wands can be about expansion in business and career situations. It will be a highlight for you in the next 3 weeks. So why don't we go ahead and take a look at the Oracle cards and see what is going on for you here, Leo, in the Oracle messages. So let's see what we have for you. We're going to go ahead and get a shuffle in here, and we'll get right into it. Okay. So I don't actually normally take the cards like this, but for you, for whatever reason, this is how the cards want to come forward. And then I'm going to take another one here. Let's also take a look at the energy on the bottom. You have Isis, Magic, Manifesting. Your dreams, visions, and goals are becoming reality. Stay focused. Okay, stay focused. So Eight of Pentacles, card of focus and dedication as well in money and career situations. And again, skill. So there is a big theme or message around focus for you at this time. And again, I don't even think you are made aware of it right now. As you're watching this reading, I think that there's a new focus on something that's coming in. It will be highlighted. I keep saying that because it's very, very important. You have Melchizedek, higher learning. You have learned from experience. More inner study is now required to further progress. And then you also have Krishna, devotion. Trust your spiritual guidance. Your commitment has been recognized. You are loved unconditionally. All right, devotion, another. I keep going back to this Eight of Pentacles. Seems like the most important card in this reading for you. Definitely, the Eight of Pentacles is somebody who's been devoted for a long time to their career, and they are now the expert, right? They are now the person that people come to. You could also say that if you combine that with the King of Pentacles, it's even like multiplied even more. And it's very clear that you are maybe a thought leader, or you are the first mover, or you are the person in your business or in your career field that people come to for expertise or for help. Finally, here you have Paul the Venetian, experiencing grace. Share your gifts with grace. Your waves of inspiration and love are coming to you. And then you have Joan of Arc, voice of truth, stand strong, focus on your purpose, release the fear of persecution, and speak your truth. Eight of Swords can be a card of feeling restricted in your speech or not being able to communicate something the way you want to communicate exactly. And the Queen of Swords is the opposite of that. The Queen of Swords can it's very, very much like Joan of Arc energy. In fact, you can even see the sword here on the Joan of Arc card. And the Queen of Swords always says precisely what they need to say accurately. So let's go ahead and let's take a look at clarifying this situation even more. Let's pull some more tarot cards for you to get some more details on this. What transformation is coming in here? What highlight is showing up in the next 3 weeks? What is being highlighted? What is coming in that will be calling your attention here, Leo? Let's go ahead and see what we have. Okay, so you have the Four of Swords, you have the Queen of Swords, and then you also have the Strength card. Well, that's your energy. The Strength card is the Leo card. So let's see here. This is with, I believe, the Six of Pentacles. Okay, so maybe something that's being called to your attention in the next 3 weeks is taking a look at how much you're giving to somebody. I have a feeling that some of you are definitely givers. I don't feel like it's the other way around. I think some of you are giving a lot to a person or a situation. And maybe you're looking at like, okay, do I need to balance this out? And by the way, this could also mean that like it could mean that you're giving too much money, or you're giving too much time to someone, giving too many resources to someone, so forth and so on. But it could also mean that like you are just so focused on your work, or you're so focused on one aspect of life right now that you need to maybe take a rest, or you need to balance something out here. As you do have the Four of Swords, you can see that this person here on the card is resting. They're even holding their hand in a prayer stance as well. And yeah, maybe some of you, there's some rest in order here. And you have this Queen of Swords again, very important for you, as you also have the Joan of Arc energy around precisely communicating what you need to communicate on. And remember, we have the Eight of Pentacles, which I kept coming back to. Eight of Pentacles about dedication, focus, skill. It's also a card of apprenticeship, interestingly enough. Some of you may have an apprentice working under you as well. I don't feel that you are the apprentice. I feel that you have someone working under you. That could be coming in as well. Now, I feel like you're sort of, I'm looking at the blade or the sword here. Some of you are sharpening or honing your blade or sharpening your craft, your tool as well. It's like you're getting even more skilled. You're getting even more knowledgeable, or you're becoming even more skilled, or you're getting even better at whatever it is that you are doing in your career. Yeah, you're sharpening your blade, so to speak, or your tool. Okay, you have the Queen of Pentacles. You have the Three of Cups again. I love that for you. And you also have the Two of Swords. So the Hanged Man, it's like being in limbo and just seeing what's out there, like needing to sort of just embrace what is coming forward instead of staying where you are, type of deal. And this could be around just, other very important people in your life that make you really, really happy. As you have the Three of Cups twice. Love that for you. The Two of Swords may suggest, again, there's something about your speech here that you are improving in the next 3 weeks, and this could be more important than you realize. This could be a big highlight for you. It's like maybe you don't realize how important it is to say this one thing to this one person, and like what that could open up for you as you have the Two of Swords and the Eight of Swords. Okay, I also think there's just something that you're not exactly made aware of right now. Okay, with this blindfold. Remember, blindfolds in tarot say a couple of things, but it just may mean that you're missing something. It also is typically around like speech or being in the dark around something. More so than the Eight of Swords, the Two of Swords may suggest that you need to say something to someone and you haven't done it, or you're not. It's more so than the Eight of Swords. It's like you have to say something to someone and you have not said it yet, and you're afraid or you have some fear around bringing this up to somebody. Okay, when you have that Two of Swords. The Queen of Pentacles as well. We have three queens now. Okay, so we have three queens. We have two Three of Cups. So the feminine people or energies in your life at this time are really, really important. This could be your friends, your mother, your grandmother, your sister, or just other people who are like have like a more feminine nature or feminine energy about them. These people are really being highlighted here at this time, as you have that double Three of Cups and the three queens, which is pretty rare. I don't always see that. Yeah, I don't always see that. So let's see what else. Let's try to get some more details here. You have the Star card. Love to see that for you. You have the Seven of Swords, and you also have the Six of Wands. Seven of Swords is a card that I don't love, but I try to, when I have a reading like this, where it's just overwhelmingly positive, really the Seven of Swords may ask you to create a strategy or do some planning. I think if you're looking to plan a trip out, it's going to really, really, really be beneficial for you to do this in the next like 2 weeks or so, 2.5 to 3 weeks, because retrograde's coming up, and it's really, really best to have that. If you know you're going to be traveling somewhere during retro, it's fine, by the way. Don't not travel somewhere or do something because it's retrograde. I have a travel vlog. I've traveled through so many different retrogrades. I've taken so many flights during Mercury retrogrades. It's always fine. It's just sometimes it has delays, right? Sometimes there are delays. Sometimes things are just a little bit more annoying than when we're not in retro. So anyway, point being is if you are planning out a trip, which some of you may be here with the Three of Wands, it would be good to do that pretty soon, so that it goes as smoothly as possible. You do have the Star card here with the Ace of Wands. Amazing combination. Star card is like basically fulfillment of a wish. It's one of the major wish cards in the tarot. And with the Ace of Wands, this is some sort of like new beginning that really lights you up or makes you just feel like you are on fire. It's also a potential card of side hustles or even just self-employment, businesses. that you're looking to start. You're looking to kind of like light off the ground, so to speak, and see where it grows. So some of you here definitely have some nice energy for your business showing up in the next 3 weeks. So definitely potentially even getting lucky on that situation. And then you have the Six of Wands, which could say that you are, you know what, Six of Wands star is definitely a social media combination for me, because I think of the star card in some ways as like being a star. And then the Six of Wands is, this person actually is in front of people. They're being paraded through a procession or through a ceremony because they've just won the victory of the Five of Wands. And the Six of Wands says that not only are you victorious, not only are you successful at something, but you also are in front of people. And so you have this energy of maybe being on social media here as well at this time with the star and the Six of Wands, and that could certainly look good for you. On the bottom, you have the moon. It's very simple that there's just one thing that's calling your attention here at this time that you just may not be aware of right now. Because the moon may just be something that you're not aware of. Also, let's see here. The eclipse on the 14th is also a full moon in Virgo as well. It's a lunar eclipse, I believe. So obviously, yeah, there could also be something here on the 14th or on or around the 14th, let's say 5 days before, 5 days after, that is the 14th of March, that is being highlighted as well for you. Let's go ahead and let's take a look at pulling some of these Kipper cards and see what we have for you. All right, Leo. Amazing reading for you. Actually, all the fire signs have just been great. So you've got marriage, family room, sudden wealth, high honor, distant horizons, and imprisonment. Huh. Interesting. Well, I think your family situation here looks to be pretty solid. I think that some of you, your connections, like your social connections, your social circle, your family connections here seem to be really, really solid with the marriage room and family room. Marriage and family room. And I also, there is something about like the next, so the distant horizons can represent like the next 1 to 3 months, I believe. Yeah. 1 to 3 months, according to the author. So there's something here that is in the next 3 weeks percolating, or the seeds that you're planting in the next 3 weeks can dictate the next 1 to 3 months for you after that. And it seems like maybe this is the highlight. There's also this idea of imprisonment and despair is connected to the Two of Swords and the Eight of Swords for you, which is about letting your voice come out, right? Like really, really saying the thing that you need to say. I think a lot of Leos don't have a problem with that, but obviously, the zodiac is so complicated, right? As we look at like rising signs, and if you have your time of birth, your total natal chart, not every Leo is going to be able to fully express themselves at all time. But there is something here around an important conversation or something that you have to have. You also have the house card on the bottom, so there could be something connected to your property that you own, or maybe even making real estate transactions here. But high honor with the Eight of Pentacles is always a good sign that you have for a very long time been dedicated to something in your career, and people really respect you. So, Leo, I wish you good luck. Thank you so much for being here. If you enjoyed this, hit the like button and subscribe, and I'll most certainly be talking to you again soon.